What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make beats in the style of Drake's Her Loss album. I personally love the production on that body of work, so I tried to make something kind of similar in style. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll play you guys the finished beat at the end. But before we do that, we got to break down how we made the melody, so let's hop straight into that. A little preview of the melody. This is before we flipped it and turned it into a beat. This is just the FLP for the melody. Alright, so like we said, we ended up flipping that. We added a couple other things too that I will show you guys, but first thing that we started off had to be the piano right here in Analog Lab. We had the Jazz Upright Clean preset from the Piano V section. I forgot what it's called, not section, but like VST or instrument. But I don't think I had any effects on this. Actually, let's cap. I had a Sketch Cassette default preset. And then we had a Mooger Fooger default preset. Saturator basically just adds, like, brings it forward, brings out nice frequencies, sounds really nice. And then we have a Supermassive Valhalla, and I'll play it without for now. But these are the notes that we have. I really fuck with this chord progression in general. Here's a small section of the melody with the effects on. As you can see, it just kind of adds some extra top notes here because it replays like these last 3 notes with the delay, just very subtly in the back. So yeah, boom, we have that. That's like our main element right there. And then we have Unleash synth from My Hologram One Shots kit that I'm actually still working on. I've been working on it for a few months now, but it will be available for you guys this month. But here's what that sounds like. No effects. Just some 7th chords. Just some nice texturing in the back. All of these one-shots are one-shots I created in Analog Lab, and then I actually ran them through my guitar pedals and added a bunch of textures and just changed how they sound. But here's another one-shot from that kit as well, from the pad section. So here's what this sounds like. Then we have a bass one-shot from my boy Nami. It's from the Chapter 1 pack one-shot kit. Kept it really simple. I don't think I added any effects either. Yeah, it's just raw. But I really like that that type of bass bounce. But next we added a electric piano one shot. I'm not sure where this is from. Shout out to Coop the Truth. It's from his Intention one shot kits. And I just thought this sounded dreamy, especially when it's played with everything else. So after we had all of these elements that I just showed you guys, I added a small little analog noise texture from the Cadence Completion collection. But shout out to whoever made that. And then we have a phrase from Keon, his phrase-2. A little bit of reverb, some EQ, make it a bit dreamier. I like the vocals in it, and it just sounded dreamy, so I fuck with it. And then we have this guitar phrase going. Same effects. And then we have this phrase from, what is this from? My Pray Phrases and Accents. I really like the textures in that, so it was nice to add that. But let's get to the important part, the FOP with all of the drums and the melody flipped and with everything basically finalized. Let me show you a small preview of this beat and then we'll break down how we made it. That whole section back there is fire. Can't wait for y'all to hear that at the end. But so we threw our original sample that I just showed you how we made. We threw that in Serato. This isn't sponsored or anything, but we threw it in Serato. But then we really just chopped it up. So this is what that sound like. I really like that. I really like it. I like it. I like it. Then we added Dirty South vocals. Boom. Let me show you what that sound like. This is from Splice.
We wanna get it crunk in the club, rolling on dubs.
But we added effects. We added this Mooger Fooger saturator again to bring out those good frequencies. We added an EQ to make it sound like more tucked in the back, so that way somebody could actually rap on it without it being distracting. We added Valhalla reverb, of course, to make it a bit spacious, and then Fruity limiter just to control any louder parts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's around the same volume.
We wanna get it crunk in the club, rolling on dubs. At the parking lot, 100 thugs. Wanna get grimy, boy, I know they like me. Everybody round here.
Some hi-hats, a little two-step pattern going, nothing crazy here. Steven Schaefer kit. I felt like there was already a decent amount going on, so I didn't want to add too much. Then we have the second hi-hat. And we actually did add a looperator. Now that just reminded me, we added a little number 3 reverb preset, and then we added this loop ×4, and it honestly gives the drums a whole lot of bounce. We added all of the drums on one mixer track, so they're all affected by this looperator. Yeah, you'll hear how that sounds later on. Next, we added this cowbell Stash Kit Volume 2. I might have spammed this kit. Honestly, shout out Steven. Added another little cowbell. Little roll this time actually. Next we have a clap. This is the clap pattern. You can see that it plays more than 3 times and there's only 3 notes. That's again because of this looperator stutter right here towards the end of the pattern. We got a kick right here. And this kick just gives me like Views vibes, like Views and Her Loss at the same time. I love this kick. Boom. Next we have an open hat, also from Pierce Prada. Just super smooth. Next we have a snare from the Pierce Prada kit. And you notice there's a gap here. I think it's filled by another snare. Yeah, it is. And yeah, I just wanted some diversity, but I also love this snare. I like the tail end of reverb that it has. Next, we added another snare from the same drum kit, this Pierce Prada Alien multi-kit. It's a very light snare, but it's exactly what we needed, honestly. And then last but not least, we added this soil bass from Remina. Soil bass right here, one of my favorite basses. So this is what that bass sound like. The sample had like a bass line going, and when we chopped it up, I liked the bass line that it had originally. Like I like how soft it sounds and how open it sounds. So we actually didn't add a bass for this beginning part. I kind of wanted it to kind of build up to that. And I feel like the vocals also kind of do a good job of filling the space. But yeah, here's the finished beat that I promised you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys learned something. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and comment some video ideas. I'm down for whatever. Next video I break down is also going to be a beat that's even crazier, in my opinion. And yeah, the easiest way to let me know that y'all fucking with the videos is to just go hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll do more. Simple as that. Links to support me in the description, and here's the finished beat. Nah, no, that shit's crazy. I did forget to show you guys the second Serato sample chop. So here, let me play that for y'all real quick. We made a second unique pattern, and yeah, that's what that sounds like. And we just added that to add some variety, kind of like be a B section. I didn't want it to be just too repetitive. So very subtle change, but changes up the whole mood for the second half. And then I think it adds like a cooler emphasis when the synth bass comes in. But like I said, man, hopefully y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Let me know what y'all want to see it down below in the comments. Catch you.